It's been almost 5 years since this Iranian journalist, a dissident from the regime, found refuge in Israel.
I'm an author and I'm the journalist and political activist that I wrote the books and the articles in the news agencies against the regime to let people know that what exactly happened to them by what this dictatorship regime. A lot of time I was in jail, torture, rape.
In 2014, threatened with death for her views, Neda Amin had to flee her hometown of Tehran and the country where she was born. At first to neighboring Turkey, where she continued to express herself in her articles against the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. It was also at this time that she began to write for the Israeli media.
Turkish intelligence service investigated many times because my working and defending and supporting Israel.
Fearing that the Turkish authorities would choose to send her back to Iran, she then alerted the Israeli authorities who, thanks to the intervention of the Minister of the Interior at the time, Arya Deri, obtained a visa for her to enter Israel for humanitarian purposes.
They said that they accepted me as a refugee, but they didn't give me anything, no no passport. I have that visa that I have to renew any 4 months.
However, 5 years after her arrival, the 30-year-old who gave birth to a child in Israel is now threatened with deportation. According to inside information, Neda Amin would pose a problem for the security of Israel.
When I came to Israel with all of the advertise that Neda Amin did in my name, Iran's regime claimed that I work for Mossad. Turkish government claimed that I work for Mossad. And now in Israel, I got the letter from Neda Amin. I checked that she says I'm a problem for Israel's security. What does it mean?
In questioning, according to the Shin Bet, there emerged alleged links with Iranian intelligence officials.
The service's position regarding the issuing of entry and residency permits that Ms. Amin had was presented to the appropriate bodies in the Ministry of Interior on a number of occasions over the years. It should be noted that during her stay, Ms. Amin was questioned about her ties with the Iranian intelligence agencies after she continued to maintain them despite an explicit warning from the security agencies that was given to her in this matter.
A simple mistake, according to Tomer Warsha, Neda Amin's lawyer.
Everything that she was involved was very minor and without, of course, any wish to harm Israel. On the contrary, she's very supporting of Israel. And this is why the decision of the minister was wrong, against the international rules. We are now applying to the court in Israel. We are sure that we can cancel this decision, and we hope that soon enough Neda Amin will get what she deserves, which is an Israeli presidency.
In the meantime, Neda Amin has 1 year to leave Israeli territory, according to the decision of the Ministry of the Interior.
Neda Amin wrote in my case, in their office, Neda Amin from enemy state. But sorry, if I'm someone from enemy state, why did you invite me to Israel? If I had any security problem, they wouldn't let me be free for 4 years and 8 months, and now for another 1 year. It doesn't make sense. It's unfair. Where should I go? And my daughter is Israeli. What should I tell her? You are Israeli, but the government of your country kicked me out.
Alana, Neda's daughter, just turned 2 a few weeks ago.